Dear wisdom seekers, so I got some feedback that my last video, there was a lot and it was too much. It was overwhelming. And I get that. I just needed to get the overview across. So if you found you need some extra steps, follow me on this video because I'm going to break up the steps even into smaller steps. So just stay with me and let's do this together. So the question I got was, where do I start? I feel so overwhelmed with all the information in the previous videos. And it's completely normal to feel overwhelmed when starting this journey. So let's break it down into smaller steps. Start small. Start with just one of the steps that appeal to you of the previous video, that you resonate with the most. For instance, you may start by writing things down. Start by writing 3 things down that you are good at or enjoy doing. Don't do both. I enjoy doing. Just write 3 things down. And then reflect on that. Dedicate a few minutes each day to reflect on the positive moments or accomplishments. Because once you have written down, I enjoy doing, you will be inclined to want to do it. Or I'm good at something, you will be inclined to do it. It's like everybody talks about the neuroscience. And the neuroscience in the brain works like when you give your brain an instruction, or when your brain sees something positive, it is inclined to urge you to go and do something. And if of the 3 things that you wrote down, you only get to do 1, that's okay. But dedicate a few minutes each day to reflect on positive moments or accomplishments. This can be as simple as noting one thing you did well, or one way you contributed to somebody else's day. I encourage you to note when you spoke to somebody and their face lit up. I want you to reflect on that. I want you to reflect on when somebody said, I like what you did there, how you felt about it. Because that means you did something that gave somebody else joy. So watch for feedback that you get from other people and reflect on it daily. Seek support. If possible, talk to a friend or family member about how you're feeling. Sharing your thoughts can lighten the emotional load and provide an outside perspective. There's something I want to really be careful about when seeking support. Be careful who you seek support from. Along my life, I had a particular friend, and we always spoke to each other about what our ex-husbands did to us in the here and the now. That's not support. That is creating a pity pot conversation with each other. And what it did do, however, was I'm not the only one who is struggling. But the real support came from a friend who I also happened to have at the same time, who said to me, hang on, Sonia, I hear what you're saying. How did you react to it? And how was that positive for you? So instead of just focusing on the negative, find somebody who is willing to be honest with you and give you support with honesty. not judgment. That particular friend never judged what I said or did. And it was at a time where I was like in my throw things out of the cot situation. And I really did not have good management of my emotions. So we need support of somebody who can just keep us level at that time. So that support may mean that you need to find somebody like us, somebody who is professional, who can help you. But please, please, please seek support. Set tiny goals. And I said that before. Set small, achievable goals for the week. Why for the week? Because setting goals each day may be too much for you. So set a goal for the week, such as trying a new hobby or reaching out to someone for a chat. And just do one tiny bit. Focus on just one goal to keep it manageable. You had my reaction when I said I don't like goals, because I struggle with big goals. But I can do tiny goals. And having one goal a week may be enough. So if my one goal a week is I get my floors washed in my home, I haven't washed them for a month because I didn't feel like it or I didn't get to it, make it a priority. But make that one small goal a priority and see, here is why we don't do things. When we struggle to do something, there's always a reason why. So go inside and look at what is my resistance to doing it. So the setting of a small goal will bring up a lot of resistance, and note that resistance and say, wow, I don't feel I could do it this way, that way, whatever. Okay. Keep a small goal manageable. A small goal B, I need to get to the hairdresser. I haven't been to the hairdresser in 3 months. So that might be a goal that I could do. But it involves me finding time in my schedule, making the phone call to the hairdresser, and then getting a way to get to the hairdresser. So that small goal already has 3 steps. So step number 1 is I need to find time in my schedule. Great. And it needs to be a time that suits me and the hairdresser, which means I need to contact my hairdresser to make that time. Great. Now I've done that. Goal achieved. So I'm only making my appointment next week. So I need to find my way to the hairdresser. So I'll organize that. And then I find my way there. And then I come home and my hair's done. So I'm talking about really silly things, but I want you to understand it doesn't have to be something big. And then I'm back to practicing self-compassion. Notice your self-criticism creeping in. As I said when I was talking about the small goal, what is the resistance? What is it that you say to yourself? And gently remind yourself that it's okay to feel the resistance. It's okay to feel whatever you're feeling. But it's also okay to give yourself some kindness, including from yourself. I'm going to show you a very quick self-kindness exercise. Come on, do it with me. Feel what it does for you. Feel the emotion that comes up for you when you do this. And just allow the emotion. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. And you can take your time doing this, because this is important time for you, with you. Yes, take a deep breath and feel what it feels like. And then end with gratitude. Each day, write down the thing you appreciate about yourself or one of your positive experiences. I encourage everybody to get a gratitude book. I have several gratitude books. I'll start writing them, and I'll need to find another one because I'm in another space. But find a book where it's only gratitudes you write in. And there's a key for this. When you write down as often as you can each day what you are grateful for, what you appreciate about yourself, not only are you celebrating what you have achieved on that day, but when you then have a down day and you look at that gratitude book, you will notice that when you were writing these gratitudes, you didn't have perfect days. And it just helps you to get over the next hurdle. It helps you to practice, focus forward, and it helps you recognize your value. I hope this has helped you. I hope these nuggets are valuable to you, because that's what my aim is, for you to just feel yourself as a valuable part in a greater whole. Like this video, join the tribe by subscribing. I look forward to sharing more nuggets with you. See you next time. Bye for now.